everyone, Helen here. Welcome to my Mousiemakes podcast. Yes, I've had to position myself very carefully today because over there it's just filled with all sorts of secrets, Vlogmas secrets. So yes, I hope I'm not giving anything away by having you looking at me in this direction. I can't see anything. No, I think we're okay. Anyway, first of all, thank you so much for all the lovely comments that I had after last week's podcast. And I'm really excited that some of you have even ordered a copy of my book, A Tale from the Enchanted Forest. That is very exciting. And although I'm a bit sad that some of you haven't been able to, either because the postage costs for where you live are just too high, or because the Amazon account that you have for the country that you're in for some reason doesn't have my book on it, even though when I set it all up I ticked the box that said worldwide availability. So I don't know why that is. I've investigated back on my account and really have no idea why it's not available in some places. So I might find out, or I think one of the problems though might be solved if I decide to have my book published as a paperback. That definitely would reduce the postage costs a bit, I think. But I've investigated that, and yeah, they can't just automatically use what they've got for the hardback book and convert it into paperback. No, you have to go right back to the beginning, submit the manuscript, use that awful cover template creator thing that I wrestled with for so long. And yeah, I don't understand why you have to start again. So I may well do that, but I think I might leave it until I'm a little bit less busy. So I'll let you know if there's any updates on that. But anyway, in the meantime, if you want to hear the story again, of course you can just go and watch the video that I made. I'll leave a link to it at the end of today's podcast. I'll try and remember to do that anyway. So in today's podcast, I'm going to share with you a couple of lovely surprises I've had this week in the post. And I'm going to chat to you a bit about my thoughts on good days and bad days. And then we're going to finish up in the kitchen making a really nice cake. So the parcels. Well, the first parcel I had, which was a lovely, lovely surprise, was this lovely project bag. Look at that. Look at that gorgeous fabric. Isn't that gorgeous? All toadstools. And this was sent to me from a lovely Instagram friend, Jane. So hello Jane, if you're watching, thank you so much. She saw this fabric and thought of me, and so made me this bag. It's got a cute little ladybird tag on it there as well, or stitch marker I suppose it is. Anyway, it's a really lovely size. Look at that. So that's going to that's holding my current gnome projects. Yeah, so thank you again for that. And then the other parcel that came just a couple of days ago was a big squishy parcel, and I hadn't ordered anything squishy at the moment, so it was a really nice surprise when I opened it. But I decided to video me opening it, so I'm going to show you that now. Well, here's my mystery parcel. I have no idea what's inside it. There's nothing on the envelope to tell me what it was. So, let's see what's inside. Exciting. Ooh! So I think this must be my special surprise award for taking part, because taking part in the Enchanted Forest make along. because those are a bit of a clue. I think they have come from the Netherlands. A little fridge magnet. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? Yes, and I have already spotted something rather tasty there. Ooh, yummy. Yeah, and that's definitely in Dutch. So what else have I got here? A couple of little bags. What's in here? Sorry about all the rustling if that's a bit loud. What's in here? Oh, oh, is it a little pot? Oh, it is. Oh, it's got some little stitch markers in it. Oh, isn't that lovely? Like a little, what do you call those? Macaron things. Oh, that's nice. Wow. Christmas has come early, I think. What's inside here? Have a look. Oh, it's a little bit. Ah, right. Oh, this one confirms this has definitely come from Dawn and Jeanette. Crafty Clegs Creations. A little pin to put on my pin banner that I haven't yet made. And some little toadstool stitch markers. Yeah, or a placekeeper. What do you call those? Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Can you see that properly? I don't know if the lighting is great. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, gosh, what a lucky person I am. Oh, this one is soft and squidgy. Oh, oops. What's in here then? Let's have a look. Oh, look at those colours. So that'll be some self-striping sock yarn. Oh, that's lovely. How autumnal and woodland is that? Really nice. Oh, thank you. And in here, oh, this one's soft and squidgy as well. Oh, what a lot of goodies. Oops. And in here, oh, look at these. Oh, that is so soft, and look at those colours. They look so nice together. Once in a blue moon and anniversary. Oh, well, I've never had that kind of yarn before, so I look forward to using that. Oh, and more. What's in here? Something flat. Oh, look at those! Look at those little gnomes! Oh, wow. That is absolutely gorgeous. Oh. Now, is it Jeanette that's made that? Has that got a label on it? Oh, yes, it is. Oh, Jeanette, thank you so much. Oh, I love that. And another one. Another something. Last one. What's in here? Ooh. Oh. And it's a bees bag from Dawn. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Wow. I am so lucky. Look at that. Fantastic. Whoa. I have never had a goodie bag like that before. Look at all of these things. Whoa. Yummy. I don't want to lose my little things as well. Oh. Wow, lucky me. My little macaron as well. Which is, yeah, there we go. Whoa. So I am feeling really overwhelmed with that lovely gift, with both of those gifts that I've received. I had such a lot of fun, as you know, if you watched before, taking part in the Enchanted Forest make-along. And it was the first make-along I'd joined in with, and it was just great. I loved seeing what everybody else was making, and I loved all the feedback that I got and that I was able to give to other people. It's really good fun. So if you've not joined in with a make along before, then I highly recommend it. It's a really nice way of making friends as well. So that's really good. So I have had some really lovely days, this week, and but I started thinking about why I so often judge a day at the end of the day, judge it as a good day or a bad day. So it just set me off on one of my philosophizing journeys, and I just thought I'd share a few of my thoughts with you now. So when I sit down to write my diary each night, I very often place a judgement on what kind of day it's been. Was I productive? Did I achieve anything worthwhile? Did I do everything from my to-do list for the day? And I got to wondering, why do I feel the need to grade the day, give it an A grade or a fail or somewhere in between? I know that not all days are the same, and the way I'm feeling each day can affect what I do or how I do things and how much I achieve. If we're doing work like employed or self-employed or doing some volunteering work, there is of course a certain amount of productivity required to enable us to do our job properly. And even if we spend most of our time at home not doing any paid work, we do need a certain level of productivity to keep our homes and lives running along smoothly. But there seems to be some sort of universal belief that we can measure the value of a person by how productive they are and how much they can pack into their daily lives. And there's the opposite belief, I think, that if you're not like this, you're just wasting time and you're therefore not such a valuable member of society. In more recent times, there's been lots of discussion about work-life balance, and it's recognised that it's not actually good for us to work for too many hours. One article that I saw suggested that trying to get a good balance into each day isn't all that realistic, but that the balance is more likely to be spread over days or weeks, where some days are busier than others. I was also interested to read some of the research that's been done on multitasking. Quite a lot of research projects have looked at this concept, and most now agree that it isn't really a good thing for many reasons. One researcher suggested that task switching would be a better name for it. It's been shown that trying to multitask makes us much less productive. One report concluded that there was 40% less productivity. That's quite a lot. I'll put a link in the description box below in case you're interested in reading more about that bit of research. But it was also interesting to read that being productive and being busy are not the same thing. I hadn't really thought of that before, but I can see that some days I feel busy because there are a lot of little jobs on my to-do list. And even if I do everything, I still don't feel particularly productive. And on other days, I end the day feeling very satisfied, and so often this is because I've just concentrated on one or two things for the whole day. So while I was Googling all of these topics, I came across the WikiHow page for how to have a good day. And it actually gives lots of really good advice. I'm not going to go through the entire list because it's actually quite long, but you can go and look for yourself if you would like to. But I've picked out just a small number of their suggestions to share with you. So, how to have a good day. 1, go outside at the start of the day. Maybe a brisk walk, or sit outside to eat breakfast if the weather allows, or even just stand in the sunshine or fresh air for a few moments. 2, work on one thing at a time. Multitasking slows you down, according to WikiHow. They think that too. 3, take care of anything that's bothering you. So maybe write it down in a journal, which is certainly something that I do. 4, let go of negative thoughts and just try and set aside anything that you have no control over. 5, be near people who make you happy. 6, spend time on creative activities. Well, I think we definitely all know how to do that. And 7, calm down before bedtime by reading something on paper rather than on a screen, or just listening to some gentle classical music. So some good advice there from WikiHow, I think. Anyway, I hope I've given you a bit of food for thought on good days and bad days, and it's definitely made me realise that it's not particularly helpful, to me at least, to make a judgment on a day, decide whether it was good or bad. It was just another day in the variety of life, and tomorrow is always a new day. So just to finish off with today then, we're going to go off into the kitchen to make a banana tea loaf yet again from my B-row book. And I will, as usual, I'll put the recipe in the description box below. And just a note that the original recipe in the B-row book does contain walnuts, but I replaced them with chopped dates, because my body does not like me eating nuts, or a few different kinds of nuts, not walnuts anyway. Anyway, it works really well with chopped dates, so that's definitely a good alternative. And I don't really know why it's called a tea loaf. It is on the same page as the tea loaf that I made a little while ago. Because my idea of a tea loaf is that you have your dried fruit and you soak it in hot tea for a while before you then make the cake. But this banana tea loaf doesn't do anything like that. It's just like a normal cake. So I would call it a banana cake, but it doesn't really matter what it's called. It's just a nice cake. So let's go. Well then, it is just time for me to go now. Thanks for spending your time with me again. It's been lovely. Keep making the comments. Don't forget to give me a like if you've liked watching, and I will see you again very soon. So until then, take really good care of yourself. Keep nice and busy, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye.